One of the great joys of commencement is getting to recognize some of the extraordinary achievements by our graduates. In political science, we hand out 3 senior awards: the Academic Achievement Award, which recognizes the top graduating senior in terms of their academic excellence; the Senior Thesis Award, recognizing the best thesis of the year; and the Political Science Service Award. It is my pleasure this year to announce the winners of the Service Award. This is a special award because so many of our students devote hours upon hours in service to their communities and to the college community. In particular, we enjoy getting to highlight students who are involved in the political process of the various communities in which they belong. We had many excellent nominations this year. In fact, every single one of the nominees is deserving of this award. This year, however, we are going to give it to 2 really outstanding students: Juan Carlos Belmonte and Patricia Cao. Let me say a few words about each of these students. Juan Carlos' service to TCNJ, the state of New Jersey, and the country is extensive. Juan Carlos has worked as a TCNJ ambassador. He served as a student trustee on the TCNJ Board of Trustees. He has interned throughout state government, volunteered for AmeriCorps, and was the treasurer of the TCNJ Pi Sigma Alpha Honor Society, which is the National Honor Society of Political Science undergraduate programs. Juan Carlos has also, in addition to all of this service, served for 3 years as an infantryman in the New Jersey National Guard. And he'll be commissioning as a 2nd lieutenant in the 1st 150th Aviation Battalion in New Jersey. Congratulations, Juan Carlos. Patty's service is also exemplary. Patty has been heavily involved in TCNJ student government for years, first serving as a lobbying chair on the Governmental Affairs Committee in her freshman year. More recently, Patty was elected and served as the executive president of the TCNJ student government during this truly extraordinary year, and we were very grateful that she was there to serve in that capacity this year in particular. Patty also has worked as a prestigious Payne Scholar for the New Jersey State Chamber of Commerce. It is not a surprise that Patty has been recognized and inducted into the TCNJ Blue and Gold Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Patty. And now I turn it over to my colleagues who will present our other senior awards.
My name is Professor Alex Garlick, and on behalf of the Political Science Department, we are pleased to recognize Alexandra Mannix with the Academic Achievement Award. Since coming to TCNJ, Alex's GPA has been flawless, and she has conducted fascinating independent research projects. In her junior tutorial, she investigated the impact of school shootings on public approval of gun control in Florida. She found that it didn't change in rural areas, but it could change in urban areas. In her senior research seminar, Alex investigated the impact of race on media coverage of Supreme Court cases, finding that decisions involving white petitioners received disproportionately more media coverage. These were both very original ideas and expertly packaged. I would also add that Alex was always a pleasure to have in class. So congratulations on your achievement, Alex, and on your bright future.
Ian Holmes is one of the winners of the Political Science Department's annual Senior Thesis Award. His project examines Volt Europa, a pan-European social movement that seeks to counteract the influence of the far right in Europe today. It's a project that was extremely well researched and well thought out. Well done, Ian. Congratulations.
Hi everyone, I am Professor Sarah Shartok, and I am incredibly pleased to present this year's Senior Thesis Award to Owen Brady on an incredibly well-written, well-researched, well-analyzed paper on the way that the varying strength of the civil rights movement in the United States had real implications and impacts on how strongly or weakly certain seminal pieces of civil rights legislation became implemented. He is able to show that when it was at its strongest, it was able to really have an impact on the strength of the Voting Rights Act, for example. But as the movement became weakened after the death of Martin Luther King Jr., the movement was no longer sort of able to push and use its social movement strength to help implement the Fair Housing Act, which to this day has real implications for the implementation of those policies. Owen really thoughtfully brought together these cases, which in some ways seemed not comparable, and was able to figure out ways of making them more comparable. And again, the sort of sheer amount of data and research that went into this was incredibly impressive, all the more so because at least half of this research was done under quarantine, which in no way diminishes the research. If anything, it makes it all the more impressive. So congratulations, Owen. I was so happy to have watched this thesis come to fruition, and congratulations on this achievement and altogether on your 4 years at TCNJ. Congratulations.